Welcome back to my channel. This is another channel member exclusive video. So I will share the preview with everybody, but if you want to watch the full video, make sure to head over to youtube.com/graceReport/join in order to get exclusive videos like this and continue to support the channel. So let's get into a podcast recap, shall we? In this week's episode of Kailyn Lowry's Coffee Convos podcast with Lindsay Chrisley, she talked about the potential of remarrying exes. In all fairness, it wasn't Kail who brought up this topic. It was her co-host, Lindsay Chrisley. So we're going to get into that a little bit later on in the recap, but let's start in chronological order, shall we? At the top of the episode, Kail reveals that she had dumped her ex-boyfriend Malik midway through her pregnancy with Creed. She told him that she was pregnant and that she didn't want to be with him anymore. And then he was like, no, why don't we work this out? Like, I'll be his daddy. And then they did get back together and he gifted her with an air fryer. Malik, I'm sorry, but you were down bad because what the heck is that? And so when it comes to the topic of exes, like who of your exes would you remarry? Keep in mind that this Malik guy was fine with her, like, spinning around the block and getting pregnant by another man. And he bought her an air fryer to celebrate that. She still doesn't want him. She's like, if I had to marry one of my exes or whatever, it would be Javi. I'm like, oh my God, the L's just keep on coming for that poor man. So I wonder why she's saying Javi, because aren't she and Javi on extremely bad terms right now? Didn't he tell her that she should be ashamed of herself and that she's traumatizing their kids with her serial breeding ways and just all of her drama? All of that he said about you, he's literally just insulted her so heavily, to the point where she tells a couple of stories on her podcast about their son, Lincoln, having to say, stop being so mean to my mom. And she's still like, oh yeah, if I had to marry one of my exes, it would be this one. I'm sorry, but what? I literally do not understand that at all. That was quite crazy to me. And like I said, they're on pretty bad terms right now. She is not allowed to communicate with him outside of emails. He wants nothing to do with her. When they go to visit their kids', watch her kids' sports games and stuff like that, they are sitting on opposite sides of the field, of the stadium, of whatever it is that the kids are playing at any given moment. And then I remember his other son, Eli, was pulled from a sports team because Kail's other son, Lux, was going to be on the team. It's a lot of bad blood there. So I found that to be very interesting that she said that of all the exes, she would remarry this one. And then what else did she say? She says that the reason being that they know how to handle each other better, divide and conquer, and be more effective. But I'm like, okay, well, what part of email only, because we can't handle texting, we can't handle calling, what part of sitting on the opposite ends of the sports league or what do people play these sports on? The field, the court, opposite side of that, because I can't stand you. What part of someone literally berating you for your choices in life, what part of that is we're handling things better, we're handling each other better, we divide and conquer? It just does not sound good at all. Before Javi got back together with Lauren Como, his long-suffering other baby mama, they seemed to be getting along really well. They were traveling together for football games for Lincoln and whatnot. But it's been a while now that they've been on bad terms. So it really is quite shocking to me. But I do want to know what you guys make of that situation. So please do make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, because this is the end of your preview. Again, if you want to watch the full video, hit the youtube.com/gracereport/join or hit the join button down below.